powered by Riverside FM.
What I was trying to say is that if I can change,
Я думаю, что каждый тоже изменился
and
сегодня.
you can change,
Вы можете измениться.
everybody can change.
Каждый может измениться.
You're listening to WildFireRadio.com presents the Jerry Torres program. No bad news, no sad news, no politics, no religion, just happy fun stuff. And now, here's your host, Jerry Torres.
Five-time Emmy Award-winning anchor Ron Burgundy and Tits McGee.
Now go do that voodoo that you do so well.
Hello? Hello? Hello there. Merry New Year. Merry, what the hell, damn it. God damn it. There we go. Happy New Year. Oh, hot damn it. I did not turn the damn soundboard on. There we go. And I hear this. You hear that? God damn it. What the F, dude? Oh, there we go. God damn it. All right, now I got to go back. I forgot which sound effect. Yeah, there it is. I found it. Okay, now. Yeah!
Happy New Year!
Yeah!
Happy New Year!
Are you happy now? Happy birthday! Well, what had happened was...
Okay. Well, now it is 2026. Well, let's see now. Just the first day was pretty much nothing. I didn't do jack. I caught some extra sleep. My gym opened at 7. We did some early grocery shopping. Got that out of the way. Now, tomorrow I have nothing to do. Probably just work out at home and, get some things done. Now I have to go back doing my usual routine, writing comedy, working on my podcast, working on my AI, working on my new book. So now my schedule is back to the regular routine, and that is being busy. God damn it. There we go. There. I keep hearing this clicking noise on my right side of my headset. Hold on. There we go. I got to adjust it right. There we go. Okay. So I didn't celebrate Jack, man. Yeah, I stayed home. I did, man. I saw some movies that I wanted to see, and then after the movies, what was it? Leonardo DiCaprio one called oh my god, I forgot the effing name of it. Jesus, man. Hold on. I know I have it up here. Damn it. Oh my god. Okay, get that out. Put that in there. Let's see if I can get it up here. No, it's not here. Okay, Leonardo DiCaprio movies. It's on Max. It was out in the theaters. Not The Departed, damn it. Oh yeah, One Battle After Another. It was okay. It wasn't that bad. You know what I mean? Would I say it's original? I guess. You know what I mean? Now, oh my god, I had to clear my throat there. So the movie was okay. It wasn't that bad. The acting was great. It was non-fictional story, about some the French 75, this underground organized terrorist group, And to me, it was not bad. Like Leonardo DiCaprio was good, Sean Penn was great. Tiana Taylor was amazing, and this woman named Chase Infinity, she was good too. She was great, and she was taller. I think she was taller than Leonardo, but she was fantastic in it. Benicio del Toro was in it. Regina Hall caught me off guard. I was like, whoa. Wood Harris was in it. I was like, what? Wood Harris? I mean, he had a kind of like a small role, like a cameo in the movie. Who else was in it? I'm trying to remember. Tony Goldwyn, he was great. Kevin Tighe, he was great too, even though like he looked wow, like he let himself go. But the whole movie itself, it wasn't that bad. Would I give it a 10, 20? I don't know. I give it like like an 8.9. That's as far as high as I can give it. And but all in all, it wasn't a bad movie to see. It was like 95% Rotten Tomatoes, 95% audience score. So it was a 7.8, so, instead of a 10. But again, it was good. It was good. Would I see it again? No. All right. It involved like a very racism and which pretty much is a lot of facts. Yeah, you know what I mean. But it was okay. It wasn't that bad. But besides all that, New Year's Eve came last night, and like every New Year's Eve in the past, I just wanted to go out. I had to go out either to a club, a party. I had to go. I had to go. I was like, damn, I gotta go out, have fun. I want to party my ass off. And that was like 30 something years ago. I was like that in my late 20s to like early 30s, and I just had to go out every New Year's Eve, from a club to a party. There were some New Year's Eve parties I went to that were effing lame. I was like, what the hell am I here? And there were other ones that we went to clubs, we went to parties, and after midnight, it's like, all right, well, what else we're gonna do now? I don't know. What are you gonna do? I don't know. Go home and sleep, I guess. And again, like those days are now behind me now. I can't say like that I'm old. It's just that it's the same routine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year, hugging kisses. Dude, all the praises, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? I was like, damn it. Every year was like the same effing routine, and I met a lot of women, but I guess you can say I was getting bored of it. I was like, oh God. And listen, I haven't been out on a New Year. I hadn't had a New Year's Eve lady date in a long time. I thought I did, but I'm one again, and she's behind me now. But I don't know. I guess it's because I just like to stay home and celebrate New Year's. It's safer. Um, I'm near the bed. I'm near the bathroom. Don't have to worry about a cop pulling me over, even though I haven't been drinking. The bathroom's nearby. I can drink, my soda and my water, whatever. And sorry about that. I drink my tea, and I started to feel like comfort and warm and safe at home. And this is when now it's like my new routine now. At the time, like I said, I used to go out to clubs and parties. I did comedy shows on New Year's Eve, But now lately, since I've been staying home on New Year's Eve, not doing nothing, don't want to go anywhere, don't want to do nothing. Now I just make a list of movies that I want to see. I start watching them around 7 o'clock. And next thing you know, I'm like, as that movie, one battle after the other, I started watching it at like 9 o'clock. The movie's 3 hours effing long. I'm so glad that, there's a pause button. I can go to the bathroom, go pee pee, and then come back and finish watching the rest. And mind you, when it hit midnight, I still had like an extra 25 more minutes in the movie. I was like, okay, yeah, hey, everyone, Happy New Year. Whoopee, woo, 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 woo. Bing, bam, boom, I mean, I heard the fireworks in my backyard, and oops, hold on. What the hell just happened? Okay, good. I'm sorry. I thought I hit the wrong button. Yeah, I thought I heard the fireworks in the back. Yeah. Hooray! Happy New Year, everybody! Yeah. Like I said, it was no big deal to me. Yeah, not at all.
Would you like to stay for some tea?
Well, I most certainly will. Thank you.
Cheerio.
Yeah. I don't know. Call me boring, call me whatever. Like I said in my previous podcast shows, I stayed home in my, it it's like I'm not a club guy anymore. I'm not a bar guy anymore. I'm not a party. Now I don't want to go to a party in someone else's apartment or rental, firehouse thing. Mm. I just want to stay home on New Year's Eve. It's safer. I don't have to worry about accidents. I don't have to worry about getting pulled over. And I like I said, I really enjoyed staying at home. I really did. Saw the movies, went to the bathroom, went pee pee and all that stuff, and I had a very, very enjoyable evening. My brother was playing an Xbox game. My dad was asleep, and it doesn't bother me at all. I can hear the name. Dang, you boring. You like to have fun. Well, suck a big D, dude. All right. I'm not the party person anymore. My focus right now, and since past previous years, is my comedy, the movie that I'm working on, the book that I'm focusing on starting writing pretty soon, and just being a better comedian. Being a better person. Don't get me wrong. The people I don't like, I'm gonna stay not liking them. Okay, you know what I mean. He ain't gonna change my effing mind. If you do, oh my god. So yeah, man. Pretty much, I'm not a big fan of holiday seasons. I am not from Christmas, New Year's Eve, all that. I think I'm back. Hold on. No, I don't want this. Yeah, I think I'm back. Yeah, I'm back, baby. Ha ha ha! Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is not cooperating with me right now, though I'm fixing the problem, which means I'm going to throw up against the wall pretty soon. And I don't want to do that. Okay, I am still recording. Okay, effing lala doo doo. Okay, goody goody gumdrops. Hot damn it. Holy crap. Woohoo! Yeah. Yeah, guns in the air. Viva la raza. Anyway. What the hell just happened to my system, man? It was recording, and then it stopped, and then next thing you know, I'm still recording. Oh, F me, please, ladies. Yeah, so basically, like I was saying before, and I'll say it again, I'm not a big fan of the holiday seasons. I am not a big fan of New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. Like today, I slept all the way to like 7 o'clock. I woke up this morning. I made my smoothie. Listen, I'm not making. Okay, I'll get into that later. But like I said, this wasn't my routine today. I got up in the morning, fixed my bed. I did everything yesterday. I left work early yesterday at around 12:15. I got these burgers from my family called Habit Burgers, which are excellent burgers, by the way. And I came home. Gave it to my family. We all fed. We all ate. And then next thing you know, I was like, wow, I got plenty of time. So I said, let me clean the inside of my car. And that's what I did. I cleaned the inside of my car, vacuumed it, armor around it. And next thing you know, my car is sparkling clean. The next step, I was like, okay, what's step number 2? Step number 2. Okay. Let me do the laundry. And I said, let me do the laundry. Did the laundry, dried it, folded it, everything put away. And then I was like, all right, garbage, recycle, did all that. And then I was like, vacuum. I vacuumed and mopped. And I was like, okay, what else? Finally, I was like, you know what? Should I start? No, I said, no, this is the holidays. I'm taking a week off from writing and doing podcasting, whatever. I was like, I'm taking a slight break. I said, come January 1st, I'll get back to my routine again. Rehearsing, writing, reading comedy, doing my podcast, and finishing my movie, practicing on my AI to get better and better and better. And I'm at a stage right now where I was like, okay, let me see. No, let me start watching movies. By the time I got everything done, it was like around 5:45, 6 o'clock, and I was like, okay, well, I'm done. Next, started watching my movies. Got to see Spinal Tap 2. It was funny. I loved it. It wasn't that bad. And then after that, I said, all right, let me see that one battle after another. And I saw that. I was like, all right, good. All right. So then I'm like, By the time I was done watching one battle after another, it was like 12:35. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to bed. F this, dude. So that was it. So now people are doing the the New Year's resolutions. Let me make my promises.
Gross.
Yeah.
It's a great day to be alive, ain't it?
Yeah.
Hooray!
And I said, listen, I'm gonna set like definite goals. Oaths. Number one, I'm going to lose my 20 pounds. So far, I'm losing the weight that I need to lose, but I'm really going to focus on losing 20 pounds by my birthday. I really going to take like special vitamins and good tea and drink a smoothie on my blood oath to God, have a smoothie for breakfast, when I'm working. And then focus and exercise better than ever, get to the weight where I want to be at. Damn it. So, and already at my gym, did I see any new faces? No, thank God. There weren't any new faces. There weren't any new people. And I was like, where are you? I know you're here. Where are you, you liars? Yeah. Nope, they weren't around. So after I said that, damn, I'm going to lose my 20 pounds, hopefully by my birthday. I'm really going to, I've been buying these hunger suppressant smoothies and these pills that really effing work. Oh my God. I take these pills and I drink this smoothie, and next thing you know, I am not hungry at all. I'm like looking at food. I'm like, normally I would make a pizza, burger, and a Dorito sandwich with a Twinkie on top, And it really does suppress it. Like I'm not hungry at all. I really don't want to eat, So, and like I'm still gonna do my cardio and get up in the morning, go to the gym early in the morning, and have focus on having a body, maybe lean and cut. I don't know, but so far I have lost the weight. Like yesterday, I was cleaning out my closet, and there was this surfer shirt that I have. I have two of them. And I wore it. And I was like, oh man, I don't know if this thing will fit. Next thing you know, I wore it. I'm like, oh my God, it fits. I was like, damn, nothing's bulging. It just slid right on. Oh, I was like, oh my goodness. I can fit in this shirt now without suffering for air. And next thing I took off the shirt, I didn't see no bruises, you know what I mean? No in deep creases. I was like, oh my goodness. Losing weight is wonderful. Hold on for a second, damn it. Yeah. Oh my God. So yeah, man. And everybody's like, oh, I'm gonna focus on being a better person and focus on the goals and focus on and I was like, oh, shut the F up. You're not gonna do it. You're talking to a veteran here, damn it. And what to expect in 2026? What is there to expect? Too early. Way too early. Let days have their days, okay? maybe something great will happen. Maybe something won't happen. Maybe there'll be a trend that everybody is like, oh my God, did you see this thing that just happened on the internet? And this person that did it is popular for the next 24 hours and not anymore, and so on and so on and so on. That's been happening since all these social networks were popping up, And so who knows what the hell's going to happen in 2026? You know, I personally don't care. I really don't. I just go live by day. That's how I do it now. And just enjoy watching the sunrise and the sunset. That's it. I don't. Good God, man, these people are like making their predictions. Shut the f up. So yeah, like I said today, I just went shopping early. I was like, man, you know what? I got money in my pocket. Let me go grocery shopping, and I did. Bought my usual, my yogurt and my cheese that I like, and what else? What did I buy? Damn it! My no sugar drinks. I mean, my sparkling water, and you know, I really, I really enjoyed today. I really did. I got a lot of things done yesterday, and I got half of the stuff done today. I was like, wow, I am on a focused, good mood here. What the hell is wrong with me? You know what I mean? I'm like, damn it. I don't know. So right now I'm just focused on living it day by day. Now what I liked about today that it was cold. Very, very cold. Very, very cold. I loved it. I love it, love it, love it. Cold weather, man. Oh my God. All right. So you know what? I'm gonna go on live for a little while just to say hello to all the little common people. Maybe just about maybe 15 minutes. I'm only going to be live here for 15 minutes, okay? And so just to say hi to everybody out there. Oh God, I hate my hair. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I just said that. Just like, oh my God, I hate my hair. Oh my God. Now, there's a lot of people that are on here. I just say tap the screen. When I get up to 1,000, I'll probably just like, get off the air. Who knows who's going to come on? I really don't care. All right, so let's see. Now I'm starting to care. I hate that. I was like, damn it. All right, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go back to my room. Who remembers that song? All right, so now, like I said, it was so cold today. Oh my God, I loved it. It was something called like a squall. It's like a drift of snow came down this morning, and it stopped around 8 o'clock. It started somewhere, I think, around 5 in the morning. It wasn't. We had no like severe inches or severe like heavy snowstorms like it did up north, but it was like a little drift of snow, poof. You know what I mean? It's just snow came down like this, like that. Just a little drift of snow. Yeah, that's it.
Gross.
But it was good snow. Just came down like that. God damn it. That's it. So I woke up this morning and I saw it coming down. I was like, oh man, I gotta drive in this. But it wasn't that bad. It stopped around 8 o'clock. I was like, hey, let me go. So I got into my car, got my changing of the clothes, and I was like, okay, I'm going to the gym. And as I was driving, I realized that half of my neighborhood was not salted. I'm driving on this ice, like a quarter of a millimeter of snow and ice. I was like, oh my God. I got to drive slow. I got to be cautious. And next thing you know, I'm like, by the time I hit the regular road, I was like, oh, now they put the salt and now it's drivable. But I had to be very, very careful because there were some turns that didn't clear out. You're hoping the sun, would just melt the snow immediately. But I have like these great all-weather tires that cost me like $400 a tire, which I didn't care. But damn it, they're so good. Oh my God. So I got to the gym, I worked out, I saw one of my gym buddies, Dawn, and she looked amazing. And it was good to know that her and her husband had a great New Year's Eve. She stayed home too. I was like, what? I told her, hey, I did the same thing. I had to schedule movies, so I'm not a big fan of New Year's Eve. She was like, oh, great, And after that, took a shower, change of clothes, went grocery shopping. And I came home. Put everything away. Plus, I had to do. Oh God, it was the same routine again. Damn it! Except for not the laundry stuff. Ugh. But I managed to enjoy my day, and the weather was nice and cold, and I loved it. Before anybody goes, why do you like cold weather? Because it's comforting. It's warm. I enjoy it. For those people that just love extraordinary hot weather all year round, oh my God. It's to me personally, anyone that loves hot weather all year round, I wouldn't say there's nothing wrong with you, but there is. But I mean, it's like enjoy the changing of the seasons. Good goody goo goo. Oh my God, man. Who is this lady here? What is your name? Like I said, if I don't see anybody up here soon, I don't know why I'm on here. I'm just going to log off. All right, we got one person. Big whoopee doo. All right. Oh my God. And thank God I drank my coffee too, man, because I'm starting to doze off again behind my desk when I'm trying to work. Damn it. Okay, I see a lot of people coming on here. Hello, one and all. All right. So this is the month where I have 2 more credit cards to pay off, and I'm real excited, man. Oh, we celebrate. Yes. Anyway, so that laugh is called the villain. All right, I don't know why they call it the villain. But it's really cool. I loved it. So yeah, 2 more credit cards to go. Dita Doll, hello, my dear. How are you? Married, middle-aged, multilingual, and best aunt in the world. I bet you are. Congratulations. So yeah, I have 2 more credit cards to pay off, but the main focus, once I paid them, but they're like regular credit cards. The major one is my Capital One. So I'm going to focus on paying that one. I mean, probably once every 2 weeks, and get that out of the way, damn it. And to just enjoy. I don't know how much I'll pay a month, but just pay it off. Slowly but surely, I can pay it off and enjoy credit payment freedom. Yeah, Diego, how you doing, buddy? Oh my goodness. So yeah, a lot of people, like I said, I'm already seeing the videos on TikTok where everybody's like, oh, celebrating the countdown, having a good time, and then the fights, and then the people throwing up, and it's okay. I've seen that so many times, way before TikTok ever and all these other social networks premiered it, And I don't want to see it on TikTok because I've seen it up close and personal. Hell, it happened to me. I got pulled over, and I don't even drink. I did in the past, but I'm just saying, like, I'll be driving home after New Year's Eve. I'll be cautious. Next thing you know, some cop pulls me over. Hey, I pulled you over because you touched the line. Which line was that? The line that was in the middle of the road. I was like, what the F? Are you seriously going to pull me over for that? Oh, my God. So, like I said, I just stay home. I don't bother. But back to the credit card thing. So I'm really excited for me to pay off my credit, man. Oh my God, I'm so excited. And 2 more credit cards to go this month, and I'm paid off. And one is the Capital One. That's it. That's it. That's my focus. And I'm not going to say, oh, I'm going to be cautious with my credit. And you know what? Listen, I was irresponsible. Many years in the past, I was irresponsible with my credit. Yes, I was young and dumb, But as you get older and you have credit, you have responsibilities. As you want to, get your credit score to rise up, you got to be responsible, reliable, wise with what you purchase. And once you purchase something, you got to pay for it. The credit that you use, the card that you use to purchase that item. And not that many people do that. Not that many people do it. They just keep charging it and charging it and charging it. And the next thing you know, they look at their receipt and they're like, oh my God. Like it used to be like a letter in the mail, or now it's like an alarm on your phone. Bling. Hey, this is Discover Card. You owe over $3,000 this month. What the hell? What did I purchase? Oh my God. But now it's like, if I'm gonna use this is what I use. Okay, in the last year. Get it? Last year. Oh my God.
You don't want that smoke.
Anyway, so I was purchasing stuff, and I was involved in a lovely relationship with a woman that's a coward, and I was getting stuff, purchasing and hotels and the restaurants, and I was like charging it on my cards, and I was cautious of what I was. I mean, I did check what I purchased and I would pay it off. But lately it's like I haven't been paying attention. So now like I went onto these credit card company, purchased the alert thing. Hey, if I owe money this month, send me the alert. And it does. Oh my God. Oh God. So man, live and learn, man. You live and learn that, you can't take advantage of any type of credit card. You got to be responsible. You have to be adult. There are a lot of people that I've read stories about, all these people that owe so much money in loans and credit cards that they think if they disappear and change their names that they won't find them. Oh, they will find you. Like I paid off my tuition for my school. I paid off my credit cards, and my car payment was paid off. And I once had this big $7,000 loan that I paid off many years ago, and it's relieving, damn it. Oh my God. I have no creditors after my ass. And it's a good feeling when you pay off a debt. Not that many people do that. They just pile on the debt. They think if they ignore it, it goes away. No, it does not. You know what I mean? It's going to haunt you. It's going to creep up on you. There's this guy on TikTok that I really, really, really like. Oh my God, another one. I should get the name next time I see him. But he interviews these people. Like there was this one woman. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, TikTok. I have to say this. I really wanted to punch her in the face. But the guy like put her in her place, like cursed her out. She was so bad with money, so bad with credit, so bad with loans that she still kept purchasing trips. Oh, and she didn't care. It's like, oh, I'm going to Puerto Rico. It's like you're going to Puerto Rico and you owe like I forgot the amount. Like I'm throwing an amount like $20,000 in loans and credits, and you're going to Puerto Rico. And she was like, well, yeah, why not? I want to have fun. It's like you realize that he was like holding these pieces of paper of what she owes, and the look on her face was like, don't care, don't care, don't care. It's like, don't you know that could damage your credit report? Don't you know that means you can't get a car, you can't get an apartment, or better yet, a house loan, whatever? And it's like she's like, didn't care. I'm just going to Puerto Rico. I'm gonna get my drink, get my tan, just want to have fun. I don't have to worry about all this. I was like, okay, you know what? But the guy like cursed her out, put her in her place, and she was realizing, that you can't live like that. You can't live like that. There's a lot of people that do. That's like they owe so much money in credit cards and loans, and they're like they think to themselves, oh, if I ignore it and close my eyes and make a big wish, it'll all go away. No, I was like, it's once you open your eyes, and it'll still be there. Like when I went to college, when I paid off my tuition, I remember I went to my professor's office, and we're now friends. But I mean, he was showing me these two stacks of papers, right? And they were like in these bins. The papers on the left side were very low, like I don't know, maybe 20 pieces of paper. And he goes, these are the people that paid off their school loans. And Jerry, you're one of them. I was like, oh, really? Oh, wow. And these are the people, and the stack must have been like 40,000 stack pieces of paper high. And these are the people that still owe money and still need to pay off their credit. And so they were like, they're contacting the IRS, the creditors, and they're like thinking that, I don't owe them. They keep lying and denying. But here's the thing. Now they're on record. Now they're on a report and it's going to show up and pop up. But these people, like, if I hide, change my serious social security number, and change my name, wear a mustache, live in Europe, they won't find me. They will find you. And it goes, yo, you owe us money. How much I owe you? About $20,000. And all of a sudden you can't run and hide. Just pay off your damn debts, you cheap ass pricks. Pay it off. I don't care about your car. I don't care about your gold. I don't care about whatever. Your watch, expensive watches. It's like, really, pay off your debts first. And that's what I'm doing now. I got 2 more credit cards to pay off. It'll be this month, and I'm so excited. God damn it, my nose is stuffed up again. Oh my God. Emo girl, hello. And she was on and she was off again. All right, let me see who emo girl is. And not that much info about her. Okay. Oh my God, Giggles. Hello, Giggles. All right, who's Giggles? All right. Okay, that's Giggles. Okay. Oh man. So anyway, just pay off your credits this year, people. And I know that, like I said, this is the month where I'm paying it all off, And I'm real excited. And like I said, I forgot. Oh my God, I had the lady's name in my head. She was like this professional finance expert about paying off debts and credit, what to do, how to do it. But she goes, as soon as you pay off a credit card, or like a payment of like a loan or a car or a house, reward yourself. Give yourself a reward saying, you know what? If I pay off this, let's say this car loan this month, I'll buy myself a pair of shoes. Boom, like that. And then that way you can motivate yourself. Be focused. Like, wow, I just paid off this. How much money do I have left? Okay. Oh, I'll buy me a pair. And that's what I did. Bought me a nice pool stick, man. And I found like 3 or 4 pool halls. And one is 15 miles from my house. There's another one that's like 18, But they're nice. They got good reviews in them. So I'm like, okay, now if I can find a place, I can now try my new cool pool stick, man. Yeah. I can say, listen, I'm Tom Cruise and Paul Newman in one. All right. You don't want to challenge me, bucko. Yeah. Well, listen, I'm not a pro at playing billiards. I just do the best that I can when I'm out there. I just have fun. That's all I do. I just have fun, man. Unlike those people that are like, hey, let's gamble. Put $20 on the table. Actually, a lot of these pool halls, you'll see the sign, no gambling, and take it lightly because they will kick you out. You will be banned. I've seen it happen many times. They're not joking around, and you can only do that in tournaments. Tournaments are not like that. Tournaments are like, wait, there's big cash, there's a watch, there's like a weekend off somewhere. I have no idea. But I love watching those pool tournaments. They're like, oh wow, it's so relaxing to watch here, the clacking of the balls, Oh man. So I'm still going to learn my AI. Oh, damn it. So I'm still going to learn my AI, and I got to finish my on-course line on course. I still got to watch, finish Star Trek. Oh, God. There's a lot of things I got to finish watching. But, what time is it? Oh, it's 2000. Hold on, man. God damn it. There we go. All right. Oh, my God. My nose is. Hello, Brenda. How are you? Brenda is 1,431 following, 265 following. I guess I can follow you. Hello, my dear. Merry New Year. Merry New Year to you and your family. Yes. Yeah. So pay off your credit, people. That's it. Pay off your loans, pay off your debts, and that way you won't have creditors or loan officers hunting you down. I've been hearing stories that these rental places, like where you can rent refrigerators and furniture, you got to pay it off every week. I think it's in the state of Louisiana or South Carolina where if you purchase something in those stores like Rent-A-Center and I forgot the other one. Anyway, and you miss a payment or two, that you will be under arrest for theft. I was like, whoa, what the hell? Yeah, it's like you don't You think that the furniture is not given to you as a gift. You know, you purchase the new furniture or a washer and dryer or computer, whatever. You make the weekly payments. You know, you sign this form saying, bing, bam, boom, I'm going to get this. And then all of a sudden you pay it off by whatever amount of time that you owe the money on, like 6 months, a year. Like my laptop that I'm using right now, that was from, I think, oh my God, what's the rental place called? I forgot. Anyway, so it's not Rent a Center, it's another one, their competitor. But I got it. I wanted it so bad. It had everything I need. So next thing you know, I was like, how much is it? He's like, oh, it's $1,500. Okay, how much is it a week? She goes, well, a week will be $117 a week. So if you can pay that off, they did the math. I was like, you can pay it off like, if you catch the payments on time, we can knock off, give you a percentage. I was like, oh wow, okay, and I did. I made my weekly payments, and by the end of the year, or I think it was 6, 7, 8 months, I can't remember, but I paid it off, and now the laptop is mine, and I've been having it ever since. I watch movies, I do my work on here, and my laptop is everything to me. So, God, which state was it? Louisiana or North South Carolina? Where if you purchase something from those rent stores and you miss a payment or two, that the police will arrest you for theft. They will consider that theft. It's like, whoa, that's serious. Imagine if they did that in Philly or New York or even like Northern Jersey. You have half of that state under arrest. I mean, it's like, whoa. It's like, what happened? We arrested over 14 million people, Oh, I'm making my payment next week. I'm making my payment next week. It's kind of like the repo man, they will come over and they will confiscate, they will take away, they will take it. They will contact you first. Listen, you missed 2 payments. We would like you to bring back, or they'll send guys with a truck, say, hey, where's the furniture? Okay, we got to take his furniture back. You're missing payments, There's no excuse, people. All right. If you have a car payment, pay it. I've seen those repo videos. They're like coming by, get the person's car, and they're like, oh, wait, it's my car, it's my living. It's like, okay, if you have a living, why are you missing the payment, you stupid moron? Jeez. And they always have this sob story. Some of them get violent, some of them get mad. It's like, okay, wow, all right. So you have a job, but you still can't make the payments on the car. I see. Okay, so you're not making payments on the car, but you'd rather get an apartment that's like $1,500,000 a month and all this jewelry, but you don't have the money to make the payments on the car, which is why the repo guy comes in. Now, I know repo guys that do this for a living. Yes, they wear bulletproof vests. Some of them carry non-lethal weapons. They were given permission by the county or whatever to protect, because previous incidents, some of them do call the police, in case it gets really serious. But a buddy of mine does it full time, and he hates it, but puts food on the table. And he says, now they're paying me when I should be paying, but I hate the people that I work for. They're assholes. I was like, wow. But they know not to get on my back, and they know not to disrespect me. I'm doing my job the best way possible. I was like, okay, that's good. That's good. So I asked him, do you carry? He goes, I can't answer that. I said, okay. Do you wear a bulletproof vest? I can answer that. Yes. Do you carry non-lethal weapons? He goes, yes. I was like, okay. Like mace, stun gun, just in case. Not a taser, it's a stun gun. So I was like, all right. Have you used it? He's like, yeah, I did. I was like, wow. Like, yeah, they get violent, they get aggressive. And he's like, what do you mean I missed the payment? It's like, dude, you missed 14,000 payments, dude, and we got to take your car now. And I was like, whoa. Yeah, he had his life threatened and stuff like that. Police would come, they arrested people, and it's like, you don't threaten repo guys. It's a dangerous job. Well, I don't want to do it. I mean, I love guns, but it's like, I'm gonna like, I'm like, oh my goodness, this person's getting violent. Should I whip out my weapon? I don't know, man. Sheesh, man. And he goes, the funniest ones are the girls, the women cry, I have a baby. I need a. It's like, oh, shut up. We're taking the car. Cry. Call Uber and Lyft. You know what I mean? It's like, damn. Yeah, so I'm still going to continue learning my AI. Like I said, I got like 8 more courses to go. and hopefully I get my certificate of completion with it. So I'm real excited for that. And what the hell what the hell did I write on here? There's a lot of stuff that I've written on here. Yeah, I'm gonna do this too. Putting money in an envelope. Like every week, I'm gonna get an envelope and put money in it. Like I don't know, like maybe $10, $20 a week, and hopefully by the end of the year, I use that money and put it in a bank account or for a trip. Which, by the way, I'm taking 2 trips. I'm not going to talk about it. Very secretive. Mm. But I'm looking forward to taking these trips. But besides all that, so yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to grab an envelope of any size and start putting cash in it. And I'm like, okay, and I'm going to be like, hopefully like $10 here, $20 here, $50 here, $100, and have like that stack of cash where you like bribing somebody. You know what I mean? Hey, do me this favor. Here's a stack of cash, put it in my pocket. Like, I'm the hitman. You know what I mean? Hey, make this hit. All right. On myself, Oh, that's another thing I'm planning to do. Now tomorrow I'm cooking I'm cooking steak. And there's a steak that I bought, these flats. They look like pork chops, but it's actually steak. The way they cut it was perfect. And I have flatbread, so I'm gonna make flatbread tomorrow. I'll probably make the video tomorrow and post it. So what caught my idea was this guy that does these how to survive in cold weather in the woods and with snow. And he looks like a geek nerd, but he's really cool. And he has his voice, where he's like, I'm in the woods and I can't believe it's so cold out here. Oh my God. And like in fast motion, he's like building a tent out of wood and twigs and deer skin, whatever. And next thing you know, he's creating this hut. Like one time he was in this heavy snow and like he made like an igloo. And he's prepared, he has backpack, he has this like small little furnace thing, and he builds like a little porch, whatever. I don't know. So so next thing you know, he's like building something. He's like he built his fire. He's like, he did one where he goes, how to survive if you don't have the time to build a tent, but the temperature's about to drop and you're gonna be freezing. This is what you do quickly. Says grab as much wood as you find. And he did. He was like grabbing stacks of wood anywhere. And he goes, first, make your first stack and start building your fire immediately. And that's what he did. He built like this nice pile of wood, lit it up, and boom, like the fire was there. He's like, oh yes. And he like had this gauge, and he's like, oh my goodness, look at that. Temperature's dropping down to 22 degrees tonight. I'm in the middle of Alaskan Arctic temperatures. I was like, I'm on the surface of Mars. I was like, oh my God. So you build the fire first. Next thing, you feel enough warmth, keep finding more wood. Go out, find as much wood as you can. Anything. So, and next thing again, the camera was like in fast motion. He's throwing stacks of wood. He grabbed like a stump and he had an axe. He was cutting up the wood. And then he like grabbed a shovel and made like this square bed thing. And then he goes, now I'm going to build another fire behind me. And I don't know how he did it, but he made the stack of wood and boom, another fire. I put the wood near the fire so it can dry. I was like, what the hell? You dry wood? What the F? And he built like another fire. Next thing you know, he was waiting for that. It was enough. I thought this guy was going to be fried, like cooked like a rotisserie chicken. He was between these two raging flames, but it was at a good distance where it won't burn him. So next thing you know, he grabbed a shovel and his axe, and he's like chopping the wood, like the one that was on his behind him. I don't know. He was chopping it, and it became like this charcoal, dark, burning wood, and he made it nice and flat. And he threw dirt on it. And then he goes, okay, so now he was checking the temperature, 80 degrees. That's perfect. This will be my bed. I was like, oh my God, he's going to be grilled cheese. I was like, he laid on top of it and he goes, oh yes, nice and warm. he was throwing more wood on the fire on the other side. Yeah, you gotta keep throwing wood in there. You gotta keep throwing wood. This will be my bed, and next morning he woke up. The temperature that the thing he was sleeping on, like those charcoal, it was like below 55 degrees. He goes, still nice and warm. The fire that kept burning all night long. I'm alive. I was like, oh my lord. He had no frozen boogers under his nose. He was like he had like this snowsuit on. So I was like, all right. But he survived. He survived the Alaskan Arctic temperatures, where he was. And I'm watching his videos all the time, and the food he makes was excellent. Like, I just made myself mango chicken curry with white rice. Like, yeah, remember, every survivalist, you need that mango chicken curry with white rice and a glass of wine. Remember that. One video he made, he found a hut. I don't know where he was. Damn it, somewhere in Norway, and there was a hut that they built in the middle of the woods in Norway, and also in a lot of places. They're called survival huts, like these big little cabins. But they have these little ovens in there, whatever, and just to throw fires to help people survive the middle of cold temperatures. So he found one, and he goes, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna build a fire immediately," and he built a fire, and he pulled out some bread and steak, and then he pulled out butter and honey that was in a jar. I was like, whoa. So yeah, I'm really hungry. I'm gonna make this right now. So he's deep frying the steaks. I was like, the steaks were coming out perfectly. He was seasoning them. Remember, as a survivalist, you need seasoning for your meat. So he was seasoning his steaks, and then he was building his bread, making his bread, and then he was throwing the steak on the bread, and the butter honey was melted, and he poured it on. He was like, "Oh, this is delicious." And I was looking at it, and it looked fantastic. It was honey and butter, and he threw it in a jar, and he mixed it up. Oh my god, it looked delicious because he was dipping his steak and bread in there, and he was eating it, and he was enjoying it. I was like, "Oh my god." And that looked great. So that's what I'm making tomorrow. Steak and bread tomorrow. I have everything downstairs. I'll make the video and I'll post it up so that way everybody can see it. The bread that I have is kind of like when I worked at the pizza. It looked like pizza dough, but I'm gonna make it the way he made it. I'm not gonna put it in like throw on top of a fire. No, I'm gonna make it nice and flat. Put it in the oven at like 400 degrees, and when it comes out, it looks like pizza, but without the sauce and the cheese. It's like what's it called? That bread. Oh my goodness. Indian people eat it. It's flan. Oh my goodness. Forgot the name of the bread. I love it so much. Oh my god, man. So yeah, I'm gonna be cooking tomorrow. Hello, Lagray Alexander. Hello, or Lagore. Lagera. Alexa. Oops. And I activated my Alexa. Great. All right. Yeah, she's asking for help. Well, Lagera Alexander. Hello. Oh my god, man. Okay. So anyway, people, my time is almost up, but I'm about to get off TikTok pretty soon. I just came up here to say Meri Nuria, the one and all. And whatever you do, be good on TikTok. All right. Don't piss off TikTok. They've been very well at banning people becoming a-holes. All right. Don't be an a-hole. So make good videos, people. Make it fun. All right, TikTok. I'm out. Later. All right. I'm out. Audi. Oh my God. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen. So it is now 2026. And already people are like recovering from their hangovers. People have to go to work the next day. They've been drinking and partying and enjoying an evening of a new year. And right now, it is now 2026, the first day of it. Already, we lost some great people, some actors and actresses, some singers, even some radio DJs like the great Pierre Robert, and they lived their time. They've given us many memories, some songs, some many acting performances, some of them are great philanthropists, and and our government is still assholes. You know what I mean? There are still wars, there's still famine, there's still people like not still learning not to read. You have people getting robbed and killed. You have people suffering through mental illness and disease and horror, whatever. It happened many years before, and yet still people think it's a wonderful world. Is it? I don't know. You know, a wonderful world is what you create in your mind when you close and you go to bed. And but when you wake up, you turn on the TV, you see the news, more suffering. And for 2026 people, try your best just to ignore the assholes in life, the narcissism, the manipulators, because that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing. You know, I know so many. I know how to deal with the. I've been dealing with narcissistic assholes, manipulators, antagonizers. And they think like they can get one above anybody. You can't. They're just basically born assholes, and you can't change entitled. So for 2026, people make the best of it every day. Wake up in the morning, make breakfast. Exercise. Try your best to cut down on drinking, eating fatty foods, and try to better yourself. The women for 2026, do yourselves a favor. Learn to use a phone. Learn to use a phone. FaceTime, talk, text, communicate. Stop trying to find a man with money. Stop trying to find a man that's tall or better looking, whatever, because you're never going to find them. Ever. Ever. Stop being that woman. Oh, we don't have a connection. And I need someone that can help me find a connection. As I said before in my previous podcast, there's no such fucking thing as a connection. See how the person's treating you right, like a lady, with respect, kindness, and courtesy. They treat you right. They treat you with respect. That's a connection. For the guys out there that are like trying to be sleeping with every woman in the world, go for it. No, I mean, like, don't be that guy. Try not to be that guy, because you're going to get a disease. You're going to get a girl pregnant. And, you know what I mean? Or worse, a woman could be married, have a jealous boyfriend, and you're dead. Try to ease back on that and just try to focus on one woman in your life. And for all those people out there that just want to be the next YouTuber star,